Greetings everyone. It is a pleasure to be with you today as I'm going to discuss bullying with you. I'll start by telling you a short story about a boy called Elton who has been bullied by a girl of his age at school. The girl always took Elton's leaving him to starve, and this happened for a long period of time. Elton was ashamed to talk to his parents about this issue. Then one day Elton started bunking most of his classes pretending to be sick. During mid-year exams, Elton performed very badly and his parents were not happy because they knew that Elton is very brilliant. So they went to school to ask if there is a problem, but only to find out that also the teachers didn't know nothing. That's when Elton's parents started to suspect that there is something wrong with their child due to the sudden change on his behavior. They sat down with him and talked with him until he said his problem. The parents went to school to resolve the problem by letting Elton to beat the girl. The girl didn't have to fight back, and also by making sure that the girl is suspended from that school because she didn't have parents to guide her. She was living with her relatives and they didn't care about her. So class, I want to ask you this question. If a person beats you, is it an appropriate way to revenge back to them by beating them? Think about it. Pause. At the end of this lesson, learners will be able to know what makes a person to be a bully. They'll be able to identify when they are being bullied or when one of them is bullied. They'll be able to find ways in which they can help a learner in a situation of being bullied. They'll know the different types of bullying. They'll be able to find ways in which they can help a learner in a situation of being bullied. They will know different types of bullying. I'll start by giving the learners a complete worksheet about bullying and tell them to read it and the following questions, and I'll be moving around to check if they are all doing their work. Is it a learner to bully other learners? Name 5 different ways to solve bullying without involving conflict. If they were Elton, what were they going to do to have a healthy relationship with a girl? If they were Elton's parents, what were they going to do to solve Elton's problem? They will know that sometimes people bully other people because it makes them feel powerful and that they like the fact that people are scared of them. When one of them is found in a situation of being made to feel afraid and degraded and made to feel like they are worthless, and the fact that they end up not wanting to go to school or leave their homes, that's how they will identify when a child is being bullied. They will know that for them to be able to help themselves when they are bullied, they will have to tell someone older. They will know that a person is bullying them when he or she calls them names, making things up to get them into trouble, hitting, pinching, beating, pushing, and shoving them, taking their belongings and stealing their money. At the end of this lesson, learners will be able to deal with anger in a less violent way, for an example, by talking to someone. Help children find new ways to deal with anger. Learners should be able to know the effective communicating skills that will lead to proper interactions among themselves. They should learn to love and protect one another. Discipline should also be learned in class because learners come from different backgrounds whereby they may think there is nothing wrong doing something while others found it to be wrong. Learners should have acceptance of unpleasant situations that they may go through, firstly by accepting themselves as they are. Have commitments to things that they like, such as sports or other skills they have, because doing what you like is therapeutic to everyone. Communication among themselves is very important for them to learn each other and know what can or cannot be offending others. Knowing their values will help them being buddies and not bullies. Learners will form groups of 4 to 5. Each group will discuss which is the best way to resolve bullying, and all the group members must agree with each other. The group leader will present the answer on a whiteboard and give a reason why the group chose the situation. Each group must do. I'll give a group the group that will be best solution the thesis. The materials that we used are complete question, video, and whiteboard.